Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another review on the Showdown Donyell Malen and Showdown Sean Klaiber. We're going to go through the upgrades on these cards. They are now of course upgraded by 1 point each, and we're going to go through the upgrades and what difference it made to them and some clips of them as well. I'll come in between the two clips to kind of introduce them, and then I'll shut out this video. It's not going to be our normal review video. I just wanted to show you guys really what I feel like the upgrades are, and whether it has really impacted the card at all as well. Without further ado, let's get into the review. So this is the team I use them in, guys. Fairly similar to what I usually use. Really good team, and overall guys, I do feel like they both benefited. I do feel like it's only in the attacking sense that both cards have benefited here. I think Sean Klaiber was already a fantastic defender, especially with the right chemistry style, whereas Donyell Malen maybe needed a bit of a boost in terms of his statistics. But overall, I think both have benefited in the attacking sense a lot. Getting into Donyell Malen's card, we're just going to go straight into attribute details, guys. What they've done on these cards, guys, is they've boosted it by 1 stat only on every single item. On every single stat line, sorry. So the overall card has gone up by 1 and the overall stat line has gone up by 1. I'm not a big fan of this because then it doesn't really give you as much of a difference in the new card as it does with the old one. I would have preferred with this Donyell Malen card if they boosted what was affected by how if they boosted the effective stat by how he did in game. So for example, Donyell Malen got 2 assists in game. I would have preferred if they boosted his passing. Because of that, unfortunately, they've just given a flat boost across all of the stats. So really, it's more of a muchness of the same card. Is really the slight differences you'll notice in this card. But really with this card, the thing that I noticed the most was his dribbling is really good now. It's a little more slick, a little quicker as well, which is really nice to have. His composure still a bit lacking. You'll see some of that in the clips as well. But overall, guys, this was a really fantastic card. I loved using him, really enjoyed using him. It was just a great card to use. Getting into Sean Klaiber, again guys, this card was already fantastic defensively. They've only boosted 1 stat on every single line again, and 1 stat on the overall card, which means that his defensive stats and his physical stats aren't really affected that much. In terms of his attacking, though, I feel like his dribbling is also a little more slick. His passing is a little more slick, and his pace is obviously just another pace point is good, I guess, as well. He does get forward a lot better. He does get involved in the attacks a lot better as well. So that was a real benefit for me as well. Now that we've gone through the cards, let's get into Donyell Malen's clips first of all. So guys, getting into some of Donyell Malen's clips, and really what I wanted to show you guys here was just the variety of stuff that he can do with this card. You'll see though in the first few clips that we've got with him that a lot of these shots, they're good chances, and they're chances which maybe should be sticking away. But unfortunately, due to his composure, I think that's what's affecting it. He doesn't tend to stick away some of these chances. That one, a bit more difficult. I'd be expecting someone of a higher level to stick that away, but I was testing him out to see to what level he could play to. This one, it's difficult to say, guys, because obviously this is still only an 85 rated card. What I'm expecting out of this card is obviously much higher, given the players that I have been using before. But again, for the most part, he is absolutely fantastic. You can see there a lovely turn around the corner to get away from the player. Good dribbling here, holds off his man well. The 1+ strength there does ultimately help a little bit, I guess, as well. He manages to hold off defenders a lot easier and get chances as well on goal. Again here, another instance of where, for example, if he had done well with his heading, I would have liked to see his headers go up rather than just a flat boost, because right now his heading was pretty useless before. It's still pretty useless now, guys. It's not something that I would be raving home about in terms of using it all the time. Again here, creating a lovely chance, the lack of composure from me, and him moving the keeper as well. I should have finished that a little better there. Lovely little ball here around the corner to Iron Robin. He didn't get enough of those for me. He does get a couple of clips where he does create chances for his teammates, but overall it would have been much nicer to just see him able to create chances for his teammates. Again, a lovely ball through to Sean Klaiber there. You'll see that clip again as we get into them a bit more. Here again, picking the ball up and should be finishing that for me. 80 composure, I feel like, is letting him down there, but look at the turn on that dribbling as well, and look how tight that is. And that's what we really love about this card, is that his dribbling combined with his finishing is absolutely sensational. Again, running rings around the defense here. That's Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk. You're not stopping him there though. He's too quick for them, unfortunately for them. Again here, makes a lovely run and a great finish with his left foot. That weak foot really coming into play there, really useful. Lovely touch around Virgil van Dijk there. How about that for a chip as well? And guys, a lot of these goals actually, what ended up happening was he was making natural runs into the right position. I think his attack positioning is really good as well, better than what his stats suggest, which allow him to make the right runs, the right movements into the right places and get easy chances for you to convert, which I think is what the key to this card is to create easy chances for yourself. Here again, we get a little bit of luck and end up with a goal there, but holding off Nesta there was the main point I wanted to show you guys there, was that he can hold off the defenders a bit better now and get around them stronger and faster. There again, we're skipping away from the fullback, and how about that for a ping as well, right into the top corner. Here again, lovely chip into the far side of the net. So his finishing is still good. I think his composure just lets him down ever so slightly. That's the weak foot again of him coming into play there. Again here, look at this run, and this was always a factor about this card, was the speed of him. Great attack positioning, putting the ball into the bottom corner of the net there as well. Here again, takes up a great position, driving past the defense, and once you get into those positions, doesn't matter what the composure is, as long as it's not less than 50, you're making that chance. But here, guys, he wins the ball back. How about this for a finish? Chip over the keeper and the last man right into the corner of the goal. Final clip here, a smash into the bottom corner. Now, guys, let's get into some of the clips that I got with Sean Klaiber. So guys, getting into some of the clips with Sean Klaiber now, and the main thing about this card which I noticed was that his passing seems a little better and his dribbling seems a little better. His shooting, although I did score a few goals with him, it does seem relatively the same, but it doesn't hurt to have a little bit extra shooting there to be able to create or finish off chances that you otherwise wouldn't be able to with his original card. How about that for a ball, guys? That is an absolutely sensational ball. That is what I love about this card the most. I mean, for what I will say about this, guys, is that I tend to use this card and run around and patrol with him almost, because it's easy enough to patrol with him because he's so quick, so powerful, so strong, and then to be able to turn attack from defense into attack so quickly to set players off and get them moving immediately without the ball is absolutely fantastic. And then tackling like that as well, it's just really something that completes this card. His tackling was already good. He's a little bit stronger now, he's a little bit faster now, so all of that put together in the same player means that he's just as good as before, if not better. Again here, look at this defensive positioning, getting his head in the way there to block that goal. A lovely tackle here to block Sadio Mane, and it was a couple of tackles like that, guys, where he would just pull off an absolutely brilliant slide tackle to stop the attacks getting any further than that. Again here, guys, taking up good positioning and playing the ball out really easily to Gravenberch there. Again, it's coming across the edge of the box, and that's beautiful there. The pace and the strength of this card is already good. So again, whilst I do feel like it hasn't been boosted, it will be helping every single time that you do have a +1 on any of these stats. And again, that's the biggest part of this card that I find we're going to see now, is the dribbling of this card. His ability to move just that little bit quicker, his ability to also play the passes and crosses just that little bit better. I feel like that's the main plus that he's gained from this one overall boost. Again, I would have liked EA to give us a boost which was relative to how he played in game. Now, he may have conceded a couple of goals, so maybe not boost his defending, maybe boost another part of his game, such as his pace or something else. You know, give us something a little bit different to what the normal upgrades would be, rather than just a one flat boost. How about that for a tackle there, guys? Another couple of lovely tackles there as well. He does still defend just as well as he did before, and is able to play the ball out as well as he was before as well. His passing, of course, has been slightly boosted, so it does help when you're trying to get forward as well from the fullback position. A lot of the time, though, guys, I didn't really feel like there was that much difference to this card other than his dribbling, and I know I keep saying it, but I feel like Donyell Malen really benefited more from his upgrade than Sean Klaiber did. Sean Klaiber for me was already the better card and was a fantastic card already. So to get this upgrade helped him, yes, but not too much. These couple of finishes that are going to come up, guys, again here, the dribbling here is helped out. And then he just drives past this centre back here, straight into the box. And how about that for a finish? And in this final goal, a ball from Malen, he's just onside. He made a lovely natural run, and in there pings it into the far side. So guys, that is it for this revisit of the cards of Donyell Malen and Sean Klaiber. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, please do hit that like button. And until next time, I'll see you all in a bit.